Chrissy Swan Show.
I've got a JoJo Siwa update.
Chrissy's clickbait.
JoJo Siwa has confirmed what we all thought. She is not a lesbian, as she calls it. She's like, I've always identified as lesbian. No, she is pansexual. She says that her humans are her humans, and to support this, she has gone public with her relationship, her brand new relationship with Chris Hughes. It is not platonic anymore, she says.
I'm sure it's no secret to people. I am in a lovely relationship with a very sweet boy named Christopher Hughes. We met on Big Brother. Neither of us knew who each other was. We became really good friends, whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, that's nice for her.
It is nice for her. I would love to see JoJo's PR schedule because I think she's doing minimum 2 interviews every day.
I think what you mean by that is I would love to see JoJo Siwa occasionally say no.
Yeah.
No comment.
Or say no to an interview. You don't.
Well, it is interesting, you know. She's an interesting person.
She is. But I just think sometimes, in her case at the moment, less is more.
I wonder, I mean, everybody knew that they were falling in love.
Yeah.
Apart from her, apparently.
Bullshit.
Really?
Oh, I watched so many of those Celebrity Big Brother UK clips. They were all over each other. It was so clear they were into each other.
Well, good on them, I think. That's not great news for her
For
ex-girlfriend.
Kath, no.
Let's move on to Blake Lively. God, this case.
It won't go away, will it?
So, just a very, very quick recap. Her and Justin Baldoni, actor and director, worked on It Ends With Us. I haven't even seen it. I don't feel like I don't have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an Ed Sheeran album. I don't have to listen to the whole Ed Sheeran album because I get enough of it on, elsewhere. They hated each other. They've both filed lawsuits against each other, and it is still going on.
Yeah.
She has claimed that he caused her a lot of mental and, which sort of bled into physical duress.
Yes, yeah.
From harassment. And they said, okay, sure. His team said, sure. What we're going to do is we're going to check that out, and we want full access to your medical and mental health records. And she said, I withdraw those claims.
Interesting.
Which I think is fair enough because if you could just send, I was going to ask you, do you know about this? Can she just send the bits from her mental and health records, her medical records, that support that claim? Or is it carte blanche? Do you have to send everything?
I think she would have to provide and send everything because that's not fair if she gets to pick and... not that it's not fair, but if she were to start picking and choosing, they wouldn't get the full story. So I think if you're going to come out with such allegations about this guy and really try to... I guess you're going to destroy his career.
Yeah, but why does she need to say... Why does she need to show evidence of I've got an itchy private part or... There's an ooze coming out of... Do you know what I mean? That's got nothing to do with it. She doesn't want everybody to know every time she goes to the doctor or indeed what sort of medications she is on for other reasons.
I agree with you on that. But then I do look at the other side and go, well, if she starts picking and choosing, it should almost be from a time frame. That would feel fair.
Yeah, that feels fairish.
But maybe they want to see whether in the past she has struggled with mental health. I don't know. It's a really tricky one.
The trickiest part of this is that the court is still to determine if her request to withdraw those claims will be approved. If it's not, then she has to hand over those records.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bet she wishes she just stayed playing Serena van der Woodson.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Lovers of the Princess Diaries are going to be very excited with what's next.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Now, I've missed the Princess Diaries. I think I was too old for when it first came out, 2001.
Yeah, I was, about to start prep, so I was all over it.
Oh, and mad for it being a little tiny gay.
Correct.
So it starred Anne Hathaway then, and there has been a second one. Good news for lovers of the entire storyline, the concept of it. Third one is all action stations. The team has been castle shopping in Europe.
Oh.
I think it's interesting because the first storyline was she was just an ordinary person who found out that, she was in fact a princess.
Princess, yeah.
Second one, obviously, more of the same. Now, she's middle-aged.
She's had a lot of filler and Botox.
She's had a lot of filler. She's chic as hell.
She is.
I'm just wondering what the storyline's going to be. Is it that she leaves the province of Genovia over a security debacle and sets up in Montecito and makes jams?
Maybe.
Is this the storyline that's going to happen to this royal?
Is she with a ginger-haired dude?
Does she not speak to anybody in her family now?
Is she insufferable?
Is Julie Andrews not speaking to her anymore?
I hope Julie Andrews comes back, but she's like in her 80s now. She probably can't be bothered.
She's
working
in her
it
late
out.
80s, and she has said she's pretty much retired from acting, but pretty much, I don't know, the door is still open. I feel like she's got a voice problem, though. She can't sing anymore. Not that she has to sing in this particular role, but
Maybe, you know what they'll do?
I think she'd do it. It's gorgeous.
It'll be like Anne Hathaway's character FaceTimes her. She'll do something like
God, it will
super
be.
super easy. Like Kim Cattrall filmed in a taxi over in London and just like that.
Yes.
They'll just do like a one-day shoot with her.
And all the news outlets, including this one, will have talked about it. And then when you see the scene, you go, "Oh my God, this is the lamest thing we've
What
ever
a
seen."
letdown.
Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh. God, I remember when she was born.
How old's Shiloh now?
She's 19.
Okay.
And she's a choreographer. She's a really great dancer.
Cool.
And she's a working person now. That little beautiful baby.
That face just has Angelina all over it.
Oh, I think she's a real cross between her mum and her dad.
Really? I just see her. Oh yeah, you can see a bit of Brad in the eye.
I just remember she was just the most beautiful baby that had ever been born. Like, everybody lost their mind when they first saw her face.
Kind of like Chicago now.
Exactly, Chicago. I'm going to
West.
call her Kardashian.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has dropped her father's name. So she's not Shiloh Jolie Pitt anymore. That is how we came to know her. And I
Okay.
imagine that would be very devastating for him. But I feel like there's a whole narrative there that we haven't fully gotten across. And that they deserve to keep it private.
Yeah.
She is now known not by her mother's name either, but kind of like a tribute
What is it?
to her. It is, so it's not Shiloh anymore. It's just Shy, S-H-I.
Much like Chicago. How weird.
Exactly. And the surname is Jolie, Joli, no E on the end.
And how do we spell shy? S-H-I.
S-H-I.
Oh, I like how that looks on paper. That's cool.
Shy Jolie.
That's really sick.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Speaking of Jolie, did you remember Joel Creasy's soup today?
No. Absolutely
Never.
did not. I never will.
Have a great night, Swanee.
See you, Gorgie.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.